Hello worms and germs, and welcome back to Let's Get On With It, Master of Orion 2 Battle at Antares, the hard uncreative challenge, which has resulted in not being much of a challenge. I peacefully expanded through most of my early game systems, and the only pressure I really had to deal with was from the Alcarians, who, being erratic and trapped in their corner, refused to allow me to squeeze them too much, and blockaded me and gave me some struggles. Once I dealt with them, though, and solidified my control over the entire southwestern corner of the galaxy, I was able to, build up my planets with my aquatic and subterranean traits, allowing them to hold more people. And despite being uncreative, I was able to plow through the tech tree. I was going to say a good chunk or an entire chunk, but we'll just say the entire tech tree. Obviously, many techs were left behind. I couldn't pick and choose what I wanted. Espionage has made up for some of my weaknesses, but it couldn't make up for anything. Of my 7 opponents, I've eliminated 6 of them, and I must eliminate the Sakura now to finish this game. I no longer have an option to pursue the galactic unification diplomacy route, because I've kind of eliminated everyone else except for myself and the Sakura. Note that we're not automatically thrust into an all-war situation, but that's pretty much what it's going to be. We have such a good relation with the Sakura. They are quite affable with us. Regrettably, we will have to change that in order to win the game. So here's where the galaxy stands right now. I think I have in possession 71 colonies. My opponent, the Sakura, does not hold as many. Let's take a look at our history graph here. Population, I top the Sakura. It's amazing to top the Sakura considering their racial statistics. Population growth is ridiculous. Buildings, I obviously have more. And my fleet is more powerful, although not as powerful as I'd like it to be. Notice how the Sakura's fleet size increased roughly at the same time that I started taking over the galaxy. Most amusing. It's rather similar in appearance, those two curves, and in technology-wise, yeah. I've cleared out as much as I could from my tech tree. I've cleared out all my tech tree. Everything that I could research, and I'm just researching like hyper advanced stuff that can help with miniaturization, and I think adds the score at the end of the game. Close out of that. People talking downstairs, how dare they? I am recording videos for the internet. Excuse me, throat's acting weird. Now let's take a look at what the Sakura have here. Ruthless Expansionist. I'd like to see the technologies that they have at their disposal. Adamantium armor is their cap, it appears. That's what they have. My Zeutronium armor definitely beats that. They have hard shields. Oh, those actually aren't bad. Allows operation of all shields in a nebula and prevents the use of enemy transporters, even after shields have been dropped, and immune to shield-piercing weapons. Huh. Take a look at weapons. They obviously have stellar converters. Stasis field here. Colony stuff, terraforming, core waste dumps. And okay, so stellar converter sucks, and I don't like the look of that hard shield thing. That does not look appeasing. Boo! Immune to shield-piercing weapons. Boo! Lame Zors. Okay. With that distraction away from... Stop talking in front of my downstairs... Like, I'm in my own little enclosed room, and I am in the only room, the second story of this house. So whenever people come over and they need to have a conversation, they don't need to talk in front of the door that leads up to my stairwell that leads to my room. It's okay. There are plenty of other places in the house. True story. But it's like, no, this is the best place to have a conversation. How could we possibly have another conversation anyplace else? Obviously, Grimith needs to hear everything we're saying. I don't care. Right, interesting segue. They're off tangent or whatever the hell. Okay, let's get back on focus. Actually, I'm going to pause a minute. I gotta get focused. Right. So, the Sakura, for whatever insidious, nefarious reason, has decided to gather its entire fleet over here in Nifla. I can't begin to fathom why they would choose to concentrate all their forces so far away from everything else. Maybe they just really wanted to protect this planet, maybe they really love it, I don't know. You got me. They even have a colony ship in there. I'm surprised that the entire Sakura fleet isn't flying around to all of the planets I've left behind to try and colonize those. I don't know. Okay. Also, it appears that I forgot to leave a guard behind in this system. Damn it! Now, here's my fleet over here in Trilar. There's a regular old Voltron sitting here, I think, who's guarding the system. Other than that, though, we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 14 Voltron 2s, the Avenger 6 1F MOO2s, and 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, 17, 26 transports. Okay. Also, I've taken the time to customize all of the planets. Layout that I would like. I don't need everybody building trade goods. I'm making enough money. I have enough money bankrolled. But I have set my 2 core planets, Cybrixia and Cybrixia 2, back to producing Voltron 2s, as I do think I'll be needing them. I don't think I can raffle stop entirely so easy over the Sakura, considering that they have such a large amount of planetary holdings, and, you know, they've got the full shebang. The Star Fortress, missile base, ground battery, stellar converter. I can't, like, say, divvy up all my forces and send, like, 2 Voltron 2s and a few transports to each place. I have to keep a bigger force. One thing I'm strongly considering is actually going over there, and before I begin attacking Sakura worlds, completely annihilating the Sakura fleet. I don't think the AI is capable of rebuilding that force so quickly. I may be mistaken, since I may be underestimating the AI, since I'm not that familiar with the game. But, I think that's actually a smart move, rather than going to try to bulldoze through these planets, because I think I would divide my force up into 2 sections, and then go from there. I would just, completely take care of the Sakura fleet, and then do that, so I don't have to worry about that buzzing around me. So, let's go ahead and do that. Now, it'll take 4 turns to get us to Nifla, so we're going to start and fly there immediately, except for one person who does that, and, crap. Where are you? Get over here. Alright. Now, perhaps the Sakura fleet will decide to move, change its location after seeing this massive fleet bulldozing through. We know that the Sakura can move and manipulate their ships at any time while they're flying around in hyperspace. So, we have to keep that in consideration, okay? So let's just go ahead and cycle through a turn here and see what happens. Nope, I do not wish to fight. 20 transport ships just sitting around there, just faffing about, doing nothing. That's cool. And yeah, I decided to crank my research because why not research more techs? I mean, I have so much money. It'll be okay. Now, move through, and okay, one more turn until contact. It appears that he's decided to leave his fleet there. So what we're going to do in this situation is declare war on the Sakura. And I have been failing to purchase ships. I've been failing to do that. Shame on me. But, I could have been purchasing more Voltron 2s here. At Nifla, there's stuff that I wanted to do as well, like building more Voltron 2s here, and building transport ships to, begin attacking Sakura systems from this place as well. Obviously, I did not succeed in my objective. But, well, what can you do? Shit happens. At any rate, we have ourselves a nice force here that can fly around to our systems, and we will make contact with the Sakura forces next turn, and hopefully have a good va. I do expect to win this, quite handily. Select combat here, with pleasure. Oh, right. Okay, I have to attack the planet here. I forgot. Thankfully, they do not have a stellar converter. Hopefully, Voltron 2, by itself, without interference from me, can take care of my opponent. It actually cannot. The Star Fortress itself actually got attacks off. That is really disconcerting. Very disconcerting. Extremely disconcerting. But this planet, the ship obviously doesn't have a time warp facilitator upgrade on it. Maybe it does. Can I cancel the auto? I don't know how. So, we're just going to presume this ship's going to win. And I'll take a look at it later. No! No, he lost! Of course, I have to attack the planet. Okay! Yeah, I think all my Voltron 2s have that, Time Warp Facilitator, and I wasn't able to decipher it. Okay. So my one ship couldn't quite handle that. You guys have cloaking devices. I think this is going to be an interesting fight. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of battleships. I think I need to handle this one personally. And so, let's handle it personally then. Let's see what I can do here. Dead. Dead. Excellent. Next. Let's go ahead and take care of you. And you, although you're not dead. What a pity. Moving right on down the line here. I wonder how quickly the Sakura can rebuild all these ships. Will be interesting to see. Let's go ahead and take care of you. And what do they have? Like, what do the various ships have? Anti-missile rockets, graviton beams. They have a really diverse fleet, it appears. Multiple ships equipped with multiple weapons. You know, perhaps that's a smart decision. Maybe I'm just being extremely arrogant here. And if I wasn't in such a lead, I would obviously and immediately and irrevocably die and lose at everything forever. However, I can... No, I don't want to select you. I want to select this guy next. This death ray does take up a lot of room, I must admit. I could have had a lot more heavy auto-fire disruptors, but it looks so cool whenever it fires, everybody. How could I not use that? Have I used, like, all of your... No. Somebody just say, no! Because that would be funny. Oh no, I didn't use all of your heavy disruptors either. What am I thinking? For some reason I apparently thought I had, and I have no idea. Apparently Grimith doesn't know how to read things. So, I apologize, everybody. I see weapons fire 3 times, and I presume for whatever reason that utilizes all of it. Never said I was intelligent. I'm sure I have before. That takes care of you, and I have another 3. Okay. Skip along here. Next up is this Voltron 2. I like, having the initiative in this situation, so I can fire first. Really wouldn't want to be in a situation where he could fire first with that fleet. That would not be cool. Unamused. Let's take a look at my beam attack and beam defense. Oh yeah. My Zentronium armor, class 3 shields, I'm sure I have better. As a matter of fact, I definitely know I have better. I should have upgraded the model, but I didn't. Oh noes! Alright, you win Explodey Boom. Sweet. Okay. So, how do we continue here? I guess we can go down from the bottom. Just start attacking ships there as far as we can reach. Sounds good to me. Select you next. Move on down. Want you to keep firing at that ship, please. And let's just continue on down the line, destroying these Vipers. Whew. Okay. Oh, Apparently I left something. Nope. You just need to be dunsies. Okay. So, let's keep on attacking ships down there. You are dead. You are dead too. And you are still alive, unfortuitously so. But hopefully I shall fix that. You're finished. And I am the destroyer of everyone and everything forever. Now imagine how hassling and frustrating it would have been to be attacked by this fleet. Yes. I am very glad that I chose to attack it with my entire army instead of just saying, you know, trying to send my 1F MEs to slow it down or stagger it. To send my fleet to crush their fleet. Boom! Tough actin' tenactin'. That's not how it works. You're dead. You're dead. Yep. I'll say it. You're dead. And I probably don't have enough oomph to take out this Viper 8. No, I don't. So, we got this guy. Sweet. Ha ha ha. And we can attack that dude as well. And move up here to this Viper 8. And not completely destroy him. However, we do have the Avenger still. The Avenger can move pretty far. However, the Avenger does not quite have the weaponry I'd like to see him use in terms of reach. Yeah. Okay, so finally, we have the 1F MEs. Can they actually reach the... Okay, good. I knew there was a reason why I had the 1F MEs in my army. How very useful they are. How very useful indeed. And you can explode that shit for me, please? Nope, you can't. Can you explode it for me? I know, grouping together my entire forces here, just like one ginormous musket line, ready to be exploded here. I know that's the best idea, but I mean, come on, I have so many ships. Too many ships. Too many. Let's pick somebody reasonably close here, like you. You're reasonably close. Reasonably. Well, you should be able to shoot at him for me, and we can explode him. Nice. And finally, you fire at that guy. Excellent. Okay. Whew. First blood times infinity. That was fun. I think that takes care of everything, though. Yep. Now let's see how they respond with lots of missiles. Might as well make a sandwich while you're at it, folks. Something to eat. This could take a little bit. I got my cherry crush here. Delicious. Haven't you guys destroyed one yet? No? Are you working on it? You might consider doing that sometime in the near future? I ain't got all day here. I'm just saying. I ain't got all day. Although they are focus firing. You do have to give them credit on that. They are working on destroying one ship. How well is that one ship doing? I can't exactly tell right now. Okay. So they pretty much focus fired on this one guy, barring a few other targeting, and he's lost his shields. he's taking some hull damage there. You know, he's lost his shields and his armor. Yeah, it's happening, it's happening. Love it. Yeah, if I just sent the one MOO2s here, they would have been slaughtered. Alright, it's a shame that I did lose that one Voltron too, and against the planet, though. I was hoping to destroy those 20 transport ships. Now, those 20 transport ships might be able to... Oh, boy. No. Well, I don't know. I had defense forces there. Okay. I don't care about moving forward here. Let's just continue to shoot. And I want to control this rather than the AI so it doesn't screw up anything. Which I know it's very capable of doing. Oh no, I'm not looking at the AI in an accusatory manner at all. Oh no sir, not me. Woohoo! You're next. Old Viper 3. Viper 5. Nope, you're not dead. I've cleft your army in twain! Oh god! I thought you were about to move there. I was a little worried. I was like, no! Billy! Just go ahead and take care of the ships down here with this force. That sounds alright to me. Come here, Cobra! Dead brah. I thought that was funny. For reasons I can't begin to describe to you, I thought that was funny. Okay? Okay. Now, let's take care of you two. And... the entire bottom part of the soccer fleet has been eliminated. You could call it the south side, whatever. Yes, directions like north and south matter in space, damn it. Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a milkman. What? Okay. I gotta admit, the death ray does look pretty cool, though. The heavy death ray, like, I will explode and annihilate you and everything forever. I have no qualms with that. As long as something looks sufficiently threatening, everything works out. Right. These ships do kind of remind me of the looks of Antaran vessels by the color, though. But I know that firmly not to be true, because if they were really Antaran vessels, I'd definitely be having a much harder time destroying them. I do believe. And... okay. That's not good. Okay, moving on here. Is that the next in line? It sure is. So sink this Viper. That's right, I said sink. What are you gonna do about it? You sunk my Viper! Excellent! That's not how that goes, Grimith. I know. Shh. That was a pretty explosion. It was pretty. Oh, so pretty. Not that many more ships left to vaporize, folks. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. This fight was not more exciting, but hey. Hey. This had to be done. Had to take care of the incredible threat that the soccer fleet presented to me. Okay? Ooh. Ah, damn little ships. Why must you vex me so? Alright, you guys just auto the rest of that. And by auto, I mean success! Ah. And since we're here, we might as well just bombard this planet to smithereens. Oh! Oh! There we go. Hooray! Let's learn Physics 3. And we stole Displacement Drive. All weapons targeted against an equipped ship have a 30% chance of missing completely, regardless of any other considerations. Oh. That's cool. You finished building Voltron! How dare you finish building the Voltron? Out of curiosity, what more could I add to this design now that there's 93 space? Well, gee, I could add another death ray. Oh, my science. Or I could add a... Wow. That's a big deal. So what other spiffy cool vessels could I add here? Warp dissipator, subspace teleporter, stealth field, phasing cloak. Huh. That's cool. I like that. We should probably add, some kind of more advanced bomb. But it's not like I'm going to really upgrade all 19 bajillion of my ships anyway, right? Right. But there we go. That will be the new Voltron 2. All Voltron 2s to be commissioned shall be built in that fashion. In the name of the moon. Amen. There's also another train coming today. There's the third train that has passed within the past 8 hours. I don't think they know what not sending any more trains to my house means. For what it's worth, everyone, I'm sorry. Thankfully, that is a baby train, I think. A baby train. It was sent by the stork. Come on, prove yourself to be a baby train, so I don't have to hop out of this chair and chokeslam you. Please. Ah, good. Good. It's all over. 'Cause it's over now. I forgot to spend my money. There we go. Money spent. Okay. So, yes. Fleet Thrash, there's still a bunch of transports there now. I feel kind of silly because that didn't work out as well as I'd hoped. It's kind of embarrassing, not gonna lie. But that's why we're going to purchase Voltron 2s here to take care of that oversight on my part. Whoops, I made a mistake. Let's try not to make more of those in the future. I'm just saying. And for that, as a matter of fact, couldn't I just go here to, say, one of these planets? And, commission a Voltron 2 to be purchased to defend that system? Why, yes I could. Having a lot of money is very useful. Okay, so what is this? It's just a frigate. Okay. Colony ship. It's heading there. Okay. Everybody except for... Wasn't there just like a regular Voltron setting? I guess not. Okay, everybody except for you. Head there. We're taking care of these bastards. We're taking care of business. Every day and every way. And working overtime. Yes, that was my pre-modify everything save. This is my post-modify everything save. Notice that they're the same date. We're going to save in a different spot. Right there. Select combat. Well, since all the mean old vessels decided to move, we'll just attack this place again. And hopefully we can destroy the ground batteries this time. Please. Thank you. And we're just gonna bombard this planet, this dust. Bye! Because we can build a colony base there. That ain't no big deal. Damn it, he's retreating all of those. As a matter of fact... No. Well, let's not just crazily just start building more colony bases. Although, I mean, there's so many colonies I gotta build, right? How many more planets do I have to colonize? I mean, look! So many systems! Tell you what. I'm gonna stop the video here, shortly, and I'll build colony bases, and I'll take care of that in between videos, and coming back will hopefully be the time which I completely exterminate the Sakura, but who knows? Maybe I could be wrong. Maybe the Sakura have a secret weapon that will be my doom. I hope not. That would be lame, and I would call shenanigans. Anyway, I'll see you all next time. Bye. Bye.